Lucifer to light your fire. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Private Bugs is a funny little codger with a smile, a funny smile. 5 feet none, he's an awful little dodger with a smile, a funny smile. Flush or broke, he'll have his little joke. He can't be suppressed. All the other fellows have to grin when he gets this off his chest. Hey!
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you Lucifer to light your fire. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
All in! Lights out! And what may you be doing?
Sorry, left something at the pub. Back in a minute. If I hadn't gone to get my scapular, I would have been buried in that rubble too.
I thought you were in that trench. I thought you were buried there. I was lying in the trench, but before I went to sleep, I went looking for you. But I couldn't find you. The corporal saw me hunting around and asked me what I was doing. When I told him, he said, "Be sensible, stop bumbling about in the dark, go down to that inn nearby and get me a bottle of water." It was while I was on the errand that the explosion happened.
Well, I escaped it by a hair's breadth too. But why were you looking for me so late at night?
It was to give you this.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, the mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours, to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
One Sunday, Private David Jones went looking between the support and reserve lines for firewood. He came upon a shed that he thought might store some dry wood. There was a crack in the wall, through which he peered. There he saw a sight which burned his heart.
Supplici confessione dissentus sanctus 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 Dominus Deus Sabaoth pleni sunt cieli et terra gloria tua Hosanna in excelsis benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini Hosanna in excelsis.
David Jones called it a great marvel that he had witnessed this celebration of Holy Mass. David Jones was a poet and artist and a signatory of the Henian Indult for the traditional Latin Mass. We will now read an extract from Jones' poem, in parentheses, which is set just before the soldiers are about to advance on the German trenches.
Perhaps they'll cancel it, or blow the officers can't you, like a wet afternoon on the King's birthday.
Or you can read it again many times to see if it will come different. You can't believe the cup won't pass from, or they won't make a better show in the garden. Won't somebody forbid the banns, or God himself will stay their hands? It just can't happen in our family, even though 1,000 or 10,000 are to thy right hand.
Requiem aeternam dona e Domine et lux perpetua luceat eis. Fidice hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi redetur votum in Jerusalem. Exuadi orationem miam, atti omnis cara venit. Requiem aeternam dona eis. Domine et lux perpetua luceat eis.
In a few moments, we're going to go to the memorial chapel, and there you'll see on the altar a very special statue. It's a statue of the Sacred Heart, and it was given to my grandmother by her mother, and she was given it by a lady who lived in the same street as her. This lady had 3 children and a husband who were involved in the First World War. They were called up and they went off to fight for their country, and none of them came back. The lady lost her entire family in that war. Shortly after the war, she gave the statue to my great-grandmother, and she just said, "I want you to have this. I want you to pray for my family who died in that war." And the statue's been passed down in my family to me. And each time I look at it, I think of that lady's family. And the prayer she made 100 years ago is still being fulfilled today. 100 years later, we're going to just pause and pray for that lady who suffered so much in the First World War. We're going to pray for the repose of the soul of her husband and sons, and for all those who died, countless men and women and children who died as a result of that war, the horror of war. They said it was the war to end all wars. We know it's not true. So many people being hurt by war and violence. And so today, as we give thanks for the great heroism of those men, soldiers who fought for their country, for their families left behind, we pray that peace will reign in our world once more. We give thanks for those people who died so that we might come here today and be able to express what we believe in freedom. Let's now go to the memorial chapel.